Hello everyone. So this is Jishan from Invent Model Technology Solution. And how are you guys? Okay, fine. So first of all, happy Independence Day. Okay. So I wish the unity and contribution for each others may continue. Okay. So now let's start the today's topic. So today we will learn about the JDBC in Java. So what is JDBC in Java? So before this, let's recall the previous session. Okay. So now let's recall the previous session, which we have already covered in previous classes. Okay. So classes, objects. So these are the previous session we have already covered. So now let's discuss about the what is class in Java. So in Java, a class is just like a blueprint for any object which contains different types of variables, methods, and keywords, and different types of property. Okay. And now let's discuss about the what is object. So the object is just like a real-time entity of the class. Okay, which have a state and we have there. And now let's discuss about the keywords in Java. So what are the keywords in Java? Yeah, different types of keywords which are predefined in Java and we can directly use for a different type of purpose, like for exception handling, for conditional statement, and different types of keywords which are predefined in Java, like try, catch, throw, throws, finally, final, and this, super, and for data types, int, char, float. These are the predefined keywords. And for class and interface label, we can say that extend and implement. These are the predefined keywords in Java. So now let's discuss about the what is inheritance in Java. So basically inheritance in Java is the part of proof concept and by which we can extend the parent class property in our child class. Okay. And basically three types of inheritance are supported in Java. First is single label, multi-label and hierarchical. And two type of inheritance are not supported in Java. First is multiple and hybrid. But we can implement it with the help of interfaces. Uh, but with the help of classes, we can't use it. These two types of inheritance. Okay. So now let's discuss about the polymorphism in Java. So what is polymorphism in Java? So basically poly means many and morph means form. So it means we can do a single task in different way. And this process is called polymorphism in Java. Okay. And now let's discuss about the abstraction in Java. What is abstraction in Java? Yeah, you are correct. Abstraction is just like a layer for any object. And you can say that abstraction is the process by which we can hide the implementation details by the users and showing only the highlighted and necessary details like UI part, GUI part. Okay. So now let's discuss about the encapsulation in Java. What is encapsulation in Java? So encapsulation in Java means wrap the code and data into a single unit. So this process is called encapsulation in Java. So these are the four concepts which are we have already covered in house concept. Okay, and you can say the hoops concept is just like the heart of Java. Okay, and now let's discuss about the exception handling in Java. What is exception handling? So the exception handling in Java is the part of covering the exception and different types of interruption which can occur during the execution of the program. And with the help of exception handling, we can handle this process. So the program can easily and execute smoothly. Okay. So in exception handling, we are using a try catch block by which we can handle the exception. Okay. And for throw any exception, you can use throw and throws keyword. And finally, keyword is used for run the code at any condition. Okay. So now let's discuss about the multi-threading in Java. So in Java, multi-threading is the process by which we can run the and do the multiple tasks simultaneously. Okay, using the thread. So how we can implement it? Yeah, you are correct. We can implement by the two types using the runnable interface and thread class. Okay. And now let's discuss about the collection framework in Java. So what is collection framework in Java? So we can say that collection framework is just like the API. Okay. And you can say that it contains different types of data structure and we can directly use this inside our code like list, set, queue, map. These are the four types of uh, predefined interfaces. But map is different from these three types: list, set, queue. Okay, because these three are the part of collection framework, but map not. Okay. So in list interface, we have already covered the array list, linked list, and stack vector. Okay. And similarly for set, we have already covered the tree set, hash set, and linked set. Okay. So these are the predefined classes and interface we have already covered. And also in queue, we have already covered the DAG and different types of different types of class which we have already covered in the DAG interface, queue interface. And in map interface, we have also discussed about in our previous sessions what is map interface and how we can implement it. So the basic difference in the map interface is that in the map interface, you can enter the data using the key value pair, just like the entry, okay? And different types of classes which uh, are predefined in Java in the map using the map interface, like tree map and linked has map. These are the different types of predefined classes inside the map interface. So yesterday we have already discussed about the inner classes and generics. You know what is inner classes? Yeah, inner classes is just like if you are using a class inside the class. So the class which are using inside the class is called inner class, and the outer class is called the outer class. And the main purpose of the inner class in Java is that you can directly access the outer class property inside the inner class. So you don't need to create any other class inside your package, and we can easily implement the logic. So that's the main reason of the inner class. So now let's discuss about the generics in Java. So what is generics in Java? So we have already covered the in our previous session, I think yesterday. What is generics? So in generics, we can say that for the type safety, type safety and type safety. Like if you want to add some property, like the users can enter the data as a specific type, like int, char, string. Okay, so you can define inside your code. Okay, so other developers can easily understand. Okay, so that is the main purpose of generics. So this is the previous assignment. Um, I think you have completed it because it is simple. And the assignment is that write a program where you can implement the both logic inner class and generics according to you, and you can write any logic. So this is called generics. Wait a minute. Uh, yes. Inside the previous class, advanced. Yeah. Here you have already covered the generics. You can see that this is called generics. Here you can enter the only string type of value, like for key and value. Both are string type. So this is called generics. So now let's create a sorry new project. Project name is day 20. Okay, just finish it. Now let's create a new package inside this. Package name is assignment. Now create a new class. Day 19 assignment. Okay, just finish it. Now here you can create a new another class. You can say that like class, inner class, example. So here you can see the class is inside the day 19 assignment. Okay, so this is called inner class and this is called outer class. And here you can implement your logic, like if you are using here like int, sorry, int, wait a minute. Yes, int, then and column and to be 20. Okay. Now you can directly access here, like int sum from b. Return a plus b. Now here let's see what is the problem syntax. Okay, int a int b. Yeah, now here you can see this is the outer class variable, but you can write access inside the outer inner class. Okay, and now let's see if you are creating the object of outer class 1090 d new semicolon in dot. Okay, now here you can access only the property of outer class, but let's create the inner class object. Sorry, in class dot sum. Yeah, here you can access to 4. Now let's see the output. Yeah, delete exception in the thread man and resolved. Wait a minute. Here is the problem. Inner class. No enclosing instance of the day 19. What? Let's copy it. Circle tsc dot in. Okay, wait a minute. Here you can access this property using like this. And day 19. Oh, yeah. Now here you can see you can access the inner class property, and you can create the instance of your inner class like this. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. System as out. And here you can print your output. Just copy it. Yeah, 16. Sorry, 36. So this is the implementation of inner class. And you can say that like here you can, if you want to add any types of generics, like here you can add the generics. Okay. So here you can pass your generics type, integer. Okay. So this is called generics. So now let's move to the today's topic. We have already covered the previous assignment and previous session. Now today we will discuss about the JDBC. So what is JDBC, you know? Okay, don't worry. We will cover it. So we will discuss about the explanation of JDBC, explain JDBC with diagram and key points of JDBC connection and implementation of JDBC. So the basic explanation of the JDBC and you can say the theoretical part of the JDBC is that. So the basic meaning of the JDBC is JDBC is also called the Java Database Connectivity. Okay. So it is an API. You know what is the full form of API? Application Programming Interface. So it is an API in Java that allow applications to interact with databases. It provides a standard set of interface for connecting to relational database, executing queries, and handle results. It means it is a API and it has the different types of properties by which we can communicate with the database. Okay. So different types of JDBC drivers which are present. So these are four types of the JDBC driver. You can see. These are Java classes that handle the actual communication with the database. Different database require different drivers. JDBC supports four types of drivers. Okay. So now let's discuss about the first driver, JDBC ODBC bridge driver. So basically, it is very old. So it is deprecated in Java. So currently developers not use. Okay. So now let's discuss about the second type, a native API driver. So native API driver is also have some different types of cons because in native API driver it is not a platform independent. So we need to write the some machine dependent code for every driver. Okay, so that's the main reason we are not using this, and currently it is not used in the industry. Okay, so now let's discuss about the third type, network protocol. So same in network protocol, we need two different types of extra properties for related to the network and different type of infrastructure. So it is also not used in the industry. But in thin driver, it is pure Java driver and it is platform independent driver. So we can directly use it. So okay. So in industry level, we can say that thin driver is mostly used. Okay. So these are the four drivers, and we are using the thin driver in next video. Okay. So let's discuss about the diagram of the JDBC. So here you can see it is the Java application and it is connected with the JDBC API. It means JDBC and JDBC not directly interact with the database because it interact with drivers and and driver interact with the database. Okay. So here you can see JDBC interact with the driver manager and driver manager can communicate with the databases like SQL, Oracle, jdbc data sources, and different types of vendors which are present in market. Okay. So JDBC drivers can communicate with the database, and for every database have different types of drivers. Like for SQL have different type, and for Oracle has different type. So you can say that every database has its own driver. Okay. So we will cover the SQL server. Okay, SQL database. So we will discuss about the SQL driver. Okay. So the key points of the JDBC connection. Here you can see the six types of main points in the, sorry, you can say that key points by which we can execute and implement the JDBC and establish the connection with the code and database. So the first point is loading the JDBC driver. First step is to load the JDBC driver, which is a Java class that manages the communication between your Java application and the database. This is done using class.forName. So we are using this line for loading the driver, okay? And then establishing a connection, and you use the driver manager dot get connection. So you can use the driver manager dot get connection for the connection establishing, and method to establishing a connection to the database. Okay, this require a database URL. It means URL and username of the database and password of the database. Okay. So, and the next topic, next key point is creating a statement. So you need to create a statement for your query. Okay, so once connected, you can create a statement or prepare a statement. These two types of predefined interfaces in Java, I think, and object to send SQL query to the database. So this is used for send the SQL query to the database. So executing the query, you need to add the execute query method and the update and different types of methods. So you can SQL query use the execute query method for select statement or execute update method for insert comma update and delete statement. Okay. So processing result for select query, you use a result set object to process the results written by the query. Okay, here you can use the result set for return the output of your code. Okay, it means database. So after all, so after completing this process, you need to close all the connections like result set statement and connection. Okay. So this is the final step for your connection. And here you can see the for name for the loading the driver and for creating the connection and prepare statement. And here you can use the prepare statement instead the in place of statement. And for result, you can use this line. And here you can use the condition, okay, according to you. And after all the process, you need to close all the process like result set statement connection. So you need to add the close method, okay, and it can throw any exception. Then it is better way to handle the exception, and you can use the throw keyword also. Okay, so this is your assignment, guys, and in next video we will implement the JDBC in our code. I think today's lecture is cross, I think 40 to 45 minutes. So now let's implement it in next lecture, okay, tomorrow. So you can try it if you have capability for this. If you find any error, getting any error, then please comment it in the comment section. Okay. So thank you guys for your attention. We will meet you tomorrow and happy Independence Day, guys.